Hello, my friends. Apparently that decided not to work. It worked a second ago. Note to self. There we go. Note to self. When you try to switch stuff in Streamlabs OBS on Windows 10, it always tries to go to the lock screen. So... Oh boy, so how's everyone doing? This is I feel like this has been a huge lead up, and I'm really looking forward to this one. I'm I'm hoping that this is gonna make up for last week, because last week it was really short. While I haven't, I want to rest assured that I have, even though this looks like I have clicked on the link, it was really just to test the links that were in the YouTube video that I found for the analysis part. Apparently, the YouTube video that I have pulled up, waiting for us, is going to cover both the Descend page and the one right after it, and it's going to total out to about 11 minutes or so. So this is going to take a little bit. I'm so glad to see everyone's made it, or as many of you as are able to. Still got my water there. So I hope everyone's been doing well. This was a long week, and it just seems like the weeks are gonna, I mean, haha, yes, the weeks are actually going to get a little bit longer. But I'm ready for summer to be over. I'm tired of sweating every time I walk out of the house, and I want winter. You know, I want it to be cold outside, so I have a reason to have soup and hot chocolate, and, you know, I'm not sweating all the time, so. But, anyway. So, how is everyone in the chat? I usually want to wait a little bit before we actually get into it, but I'm really anxious. I want to see... what's going to happen. I probably should have had, like, I don't know, tissues or something. This should not be water. It is water. It's not. It shouldn't be. It should be something a little bit stronger. Oh, boy. I'm also trying to not make there be so much dead air. I think... So what else has been happening? Well, so far I've been, okay, little bit of side trivia here. I'm one of those weird, rare people that actually enjoys, playing, No Man's Sky. I feel like that whole ordeal, it could have gone better if the indie studio had partnered with another one, and because I think they just went too big. But now it's like 50% off, and there's third-person perspective, and the starting stuff is all changed for the better. So I've been enjoying it. Yeah, Cravicle. Yeah, I've been playing, let me see, get to my library. I bought it 2 days ago. I've already put in about 4 hours of just, like, I just got out of my starting solar system, so it's been a lot of fun. There's a lot of customization. Some things are harder and some things aren't. Some things are a little bit easier now, so I've been really enjoying that one. Let's see. Tomorrow morning, I think I'm playing like, part of me wants to play that, but, my wife has also told me about Pyre, that, looks to be really, really fun. It's a 3-on-3 RPG meets basketball tournament, but it's got a really good story, so it's like 60% off right now, so why not? Let's see, what else have I got going on? I've been preparing for a, we've got the, so I've been playing the Dragon Ball Super card game for a while. If you've heard me talk about it before, we've got a state championship coming up on Sunday, and I'm kind of like a nervous, excited thing going on. And the owner of the game store has also asked me if I want to be part of, like, taking over some of the responsibilities of, like, doing the, you know, ordering the product and getting, you know, running some of the local tournaments and whatnot. I really wasn't expecting that. And so, who knows? Anyway, that's enough about me. We've got a big Flash coming up here. Do y'all have any questions of what, like, other than what do I think is going to happen? I mean, unless you want to go ahead and ask that one, I'll give you that answer. Other than I'm also going to try to do something about the delay. It's been kind of bothering me lately. Also, it looks like I haven't quite done my due diligence here with my really silly backdrop. Anyway. Well, I guess I will go ahead and just, you know, because usually there is at least one person who asks, hey, what do you think's going to happen with this one? I think, like, all the signs are pointing to John is going to come across his dad, and from the looks of everything, he's probably also going to come across Rose mourning her mom. But there's probably also something else that has been created that John's going to descend into. Thanks, Moody. I just saw your message. Let's see. But there's one other thing. Let me get to it here real quick. Like, something is telling me that this is not just John that we're going to see. I mean, it could, like, there might still be something going on with Terezi that we don't know about. I wonder if there would be something to do with the other session that we haven't gotten to find out about yet. But at the same time, I'm willing to bet that something like that is going to happen in, like, Act 6. Hi! Let's see. Oh, did you say on Tumblr or Discord that you're live now? Like, well, I honestly don't remember. I'll go ahead and put a little message in there. There we go. it's really difficult for me not to have access to Discord during the day. Like, I have to, I can't get to my phone, and I don't have very good signal where I'm at, and, so I hate having that disconnect there. So, let's see, what else? But yeah, I wonder, I wonder if we're going to have any, like, if we're having to wait until the beginning of Act 6 to get this, to get any info on the other 4 players that are tied into, the session for the kids. I don't know, it just, like, to me, this is a little more ambiguous. I would not be surprised if we see more than just John in this next Flash. So, I don't know. I'm also wondering if if it could be some kind of a, well, at this point, I'm speculating and, like, I'm just going off of what I would do as a writer, which is, it could be something like John is, he could be descending from one type of personality. I don't want to say multiple personalities here, but he could be, it could be his mental state where he is, like, he's, you know, one of the most bright and chipper characters we've got left, and the descend part, I could see him, like, going, like, him losing some of that. Let's see, I don't know if you answered this before. When you eventually catch up, would you ever think of streaming Hive Swap? Yes, I've been preparing for that. Let's see. Let me go to my Steam library. I have Hive Swap Act 1, and I also have Hive Swap Friend Sim. It seemed like a good idea at the time whenever it showed up and it was on sale or whatnot, that I just, you know, go ahead and just get it. Just because I would regret it if I didn't think about it, if I waited, because I didn't want to take that chance of forgetting about it, you know? I keep forgetting John is the heir, so... I've slept since yesterday. So it's, yeah, okay, so Rose then would be, still, we could see Rose not only, I mean, the last time we saw her, she was ascending into a gate, but she could be either descending from wherever to the, there was a castle, the castle right here. That would be dinner. my wife ordered steak out. So it could be, let me go back to that. It could be that, like, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me that Rose is in the middle of all of this crap and she's actually coming down. But it could also be that she is descending further and further into this grimdark, and which, that's just bad for your health altogether. So, let me see. trying to think if there's anything else. But still, like, John, I still feel like he's going to go through some kind of growth as well, and he's not going to be so happy now. So let me see. Oh, thank you, Defeaty. Who is viewing them? Oh. I'm guessing this is Vriska here, just because of the pasture log. It would make sense to me that she is on the other side of this. But at the same time, I could see how that's not the case, because Vriska's actually sending messages to Rose, and I don't know if you can view one while sending messages to the other. Wonderful, wonderful stakeout. I will do my best not to stuff my face the entire time, but at the same time, I'm freaking hungry. Anyway. So... Yeah, don't worry, Kayla, I haven't started yet. Yeah, it makes sense that they're in different windows. I try not to make, like, I always try to let there be some chance for me to be completely wrong in my predictions, just because, like, yeah, more than likely it's Vriska, but I've been surprised and completely wrong before, so it wouldn't surprise me if it's somebody else that I haven't really thought of yet. Hooray, sweetie. I'm sorry, Moody. It's just... Steak and cheese on a sandwich. It's just perfect. I mean no offense to anyone who is not carnivorous. It's just, this is wonderful for me. So, you know what? Is it time? Because I think it's time. I think it is time to go forward. Because the more I smell this, the more I want to eat it. And I don't want to keep y'all in suspense any longer. So, let me go ahead and kill the music here. Oh, boy. Here we go. Hopefully... Okay, I've got... I can... There we go. Okay. I think I remember this track. Oh, boy. Why is it... Is that supposed to be rain, or is that ink falling? Hi, Rose. Oh, she's pissed! I have seen a lot of people dress up in this outfit. And I can see why. It's really cool. Oh, good. I didn't realize it was this. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, wow. You know, this happens every time when I'm like, oh, wow, this is going to be a long one. Alright. There's no sign of Jack up here. Must be somewhere in the castle. Huh, great. Okay. Oh, yeah, I love the music. What, she's not gonna say anything to, you know, after seeing her mom there? That's kind of cruel. Oh. Alright, let me turn down the audio there, just so you can actually hear me. It's also a little loud in my ears. There we go. Alright. Just making sure there's nothing else I'm missing there. Okay. So that really is the oil coming down. That's just great. That's frickin' fantastic. Boy. You know, the last time that I saw someone with a black aura like this, it was Goku Black in Dragon Ball Super, and that went about as well as you could expect. Oh no. Yeah, I think we're going the right way. Oh, Jesus. Just so you know, it's not the stream that's causing, you know, the starting and stopping. That's me. I don't want to go too fast, because this is not good. Oh, we're doing the spiral thing. Of course we're doing the spiral thing. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh. Okay, can I make the bad joke? Somebody should have warned him about stairs. Oh, right, the stained glass. Okay, alright, so, there's like... I mean, I'm hitting space, and nothing is showing up, so... Moody. Wait. I feel like I should start quoting... wait. Not Peterson. Chen. Anyone who doesn't know, that's a... it's a Red Dwarf reference. When Lister's walking around and discovering everyone's dead, he keeps asking who's dead, is this person dead, is that person dead? I'm sorry, Kayla, there's really nothing I can do about that. I don't have any frame drops here, and I mean, I would be really pissed if I was having frame drop here. Oh, good. Finally something to examine. Series of banners is titled, They Wait. They wait for he who would extinguish candles whilst fanning a fire. They wait for she... Oh. He would extinguish candles while fanning a fire. That would be the air of breath. They wait for she who would thaw solid flesh and resolve it into a dew. That'd be the Seer of Light? They wait for she who would breed lilacs out of the dead land. They wait for he who would drop it like it's hot whilst the pimp's in the crib. Oh my god. Yeah, that is in order right there. So yeah, it would be the Witch of Space, and then... You know, that's not exactly the look that you would think of for someone being the Seer of Light with a black aura like that. Okay. What do we have here? Oh, God. The trophy was the scarf that Rose's mom was wearing, and it's covered in her blood? Ugh. Oh. He's too frightened to speak. He seems to be indicating the only reason he survived this massacre was by hiding behind this pillar. Thank goodness for pillars. What that tells me, then, is that there might be somebody else hiding behind a pillar. Huh. Such blasphemy. Bears an inscription, "Our glorious speaker." His head was lopped clean off with some sort of sharp sword-like object. Someone around here sure must hate frogs. You wonder who it could be. It was probably Jack. Yeah. And there it is. The stairs are blocked. You suppose you could easily remove the obstacle, but that would spoil a perfectly good opportunity to look for secret passages. It's very true. The thing that we always talk about from, like, old Silent Hill games, the door's blocked from the other side, you must find another way, or I forget the exact wording. Okay, that's probably important. That's probably a secret passageway, because it's an array of bookshelves. You pull one, there's bound to be a secret passageway, so we're going to come back to that. See, that's why you look everywhere first before you go through that. Oh, it's Dave's bro's sunglasses. Advanced frog breeding for beginners, difficulty level extreme for idiots. I wonder if it's different for each. Yep, it's different. Journey to the center of the battlefield. Looks to be a fairy tale for youngsters. The hero is a dashing young man in a blue hood. He heals the planet from within, but can do nothing to stop its annihilation from above, nor its soon-to-follow eradication from reality. Must be sad growing up in a culture whose mythology is centered almost completely around futility. Really? Really? Find an ancient unlabeled tome and read an excerpt. Though we adore him, we shall never enjoy his beauteous croak. We spill our blood on acres of black and white so they may cross the yellow yard. At last, in sky's reflection through broken glass, he may find the pond in which he's meant to squat. Really? Is this supposed to be like a Bible of sorts for the frog? What's this one? A book on theoretical physics and complex spatial geometries based on the hypothetical addition of orbs to the Queen's Ring. Some of that made sense! Sorry. The shapes in the diagrams are very complex. This sort of nonsense is regarded as cracked pottery at best. Why would the Queen ever wear more than 4 orbs? 4 towers, 4 orbs, 4 heroes. This is a sacred truth. Unless there were 8 or 12. That's the one I think that's the one we read before. Oh, Foot Soldier's Guide to Combat. Most of the diagrams in this book involve a soldier advancing by a single tile, either straight ahead or diagonally when lunging with a weapon. No wonder these guys are so easy to kill. Really? Pawns. They're pawns. You hope I find a certain book. Well, we're going to be damn thorough. Let's see. That's the one that I looked at before. There wasn't anything up here. So, okay. Her hands are in my service, but they still shake. They unfasten... Oh my god. They unfasten the first button at my royal waistcoat. This is erotic fan fiction written about the queen in the first person. This doesn't belong in this library. This doesn't belong anywhere. Yes, it does. It belongs on Archive of Our Own. I'm sure someone's probably written this. Well, Ink Spill Dancer, I'm glad that I got to the one. More books. You really have better things to do than to read a lot of books written by chess guys. Is it the same? Books, books, books. Data Structures for Assholes 2. Now written to accommodate the shortcomings of the mentally retarded. Oh. Grimoire for Summoning the Zoologically Dubious. This is apparently on loan from the Dursite Library. It seems unlikely to be returned at this point. Well, you know, that's what happens when there isn't a library to return it to. Oh god, not another one. I'm not going to that one yet. You think you know what you might find on this shelf. Just a hunch. Yep, more books. Rise of the Slayer, a horror story meant to scare children. Riders of Prospitian? Ah, crap. I sometimes have a hard time pronouncing words. Writers of fiction tend to write what they see in clouds. Hence, their fables tend to be events which simply haven't happened yet or happened in another realm. They like to use the word fiction so the kids don't get too scared. Problem Sooth. Really? Really? You've been meaning to read this one. Absolutely required reading for any promising young seer who has blundered into entanglement with the occult through an absurd sequence of events. Oh my god. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. A secret passageway? I couldn't keep it. I couldn't do it. Okay. Oh god. Alright, let's open things. A flaming meteor chunk. This isn't even treasure. How is this treasure? How is that treasure? The banner of the villain? You suddenly feel inspired in a generally rebellious, united sort of way. Would someone like to start singing One Day More? You know, 'cause I'm not gonna. No. So apparently swooning over a hero of lore shared by the two kingdoms. A great man who united opposing sides against his tyrannical king. The revolt ended in tragedy, of course, which is typical of their folk tales, but it is no less inspiring. Please tell me she's not swooning over Jack. She's all aflutter about a legendary hero, some guy who was weary of war, apparently, and simple farmer, handsome and brave. You think you're beginning to fall in love with him, too. That's the mayor. Oh, this is all the mayor. He seems to be relieved that he and a handful of fellow soldiers have found a secret hideaway to escape the bloody rampage. Maybe if they regroup and marshal all the remaining forces that can take this guy. No. Just survive. That's really all you should try to do now. She looks scared and confused. There's nothing left to do but hide. You'll go far. Oop. Come on now. Fine. This fellow is mourning the dead. He's probably lost many friends today. Yeah, that's... First he was frightened when you barged in here, and then briefly excited and now disappointed. He must have thought you were the great Dark Kingdom's defector, come to save them. Alas, it was only a spooky girl with magic wands. Oh boy. Well... let's go through the thing. Oh, great. More books. I'm not saying there's a problem with more books. Hi, Yum. Glad to see you made it. You're sick of reading. Gotta find Jack. Okay, so... I guess... It is a holy parchment. Maimed clown. Undead cat. Impaled crow. Omnipotent dog. These four shall be held in reverence for the eternity they serve to cut short. All of the... I need another bite of something. Okay. This wasn't dark before. It's certainly dark now. Yeah, like the dead bodies weren't dark enough. We've crossed some... We've skipped some levels. Okay. Ah, crap. You've never seen anything so sad in your entire life. A beautiful, muscular man-stallion struck down in his prime. What monster could be responsible for this deed? It was Jack. And someone's walking away? Okay, so... I'm gonna put it up to y'all. Do I take the stairs? Or do I go to the... do I jump on the pad here? And I'm gonna have another bite to eat. Sorry about that. I didn't realize I was hungry. Try the pad? Okay. Something's blocking it from the other side. Okay. Oh, shit. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Is there... Nope, nothing here. No way to hide behind that. Okay. I'll go through. Okay. Okay, can I just point out these red curtains look very, very similar to the red curtains that were at, like, at the end of the acts? Because, that's what I'm getting from it. Okay. Wait a minute. Nope. No one behind there either. What, more curtains? Wait a minute. Nope, nope, they all look the same. Let's stand over here. Excuse me. Okay, am I... Oh, God. Okay, 4 red. And now we've got to the blue. I'm sensing some bifurcation happening. Oh, God. When will this curtain-filled limbo end? Okay. Just gonna take a look around the sides first. Because I'm paranoid. Ah, yeah. Right. Because, like, okay. So we've got, yeah, 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, and 5, 2. And now we're going to 6. Oh God, we've walked onto this now. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. And also, the rings. Here, let me go back here real quick. So, like, the, here we go. So the rings here, they all look like blue and white and everything. To me, that tells me this is, all dealing with the kids from Earth and whatnot. And then you get to here under the blue, and then the ring is green. And that tells me, okay, now we've got, like, not only do we have all of the, you know, we have the actual introduction to the trolls here from the red and blue, but we also have, no, wait, intermission came before, Act 4, wasn't it? Or was before Act 5? I honestly can't really remember. Yeah. I was just wondering if the intermission was in there somewhere. Okay. Alright. Wait, okay, between 3 and 4. Okay, so if we're gonna keep going on the symbolism here, we've gotten onto the record, which is supposed to have, it started to go through a scratch. If that goes all the way through, then maybe this is supposed to signify the retcon. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. 6 green curtains. So I'm guessing that there would be, like, when we get to the 6th act, there are 6 acts in that, perhaps? And oh great. More footsteps. Nothing over there, nothing over here. John? what are you doing? Okay. Let me... There we go. See if I can do this. Hi, Rose. Wow, I did not expect to find you here. Say what? Also, why are you all gray like that? You look weird. Yeah, I can't do that. Rose, I can't understand a word you're saying. It's a lot silly speaking gobbledygook. Wait. I know what's going on here. It finally happened. You've gone grimdark. I told you, Rose. I warned you about... What did you call them? The broodfester throws? It's okay, Rose. Don't worry. We will find a cure for your stubborn throws. But I'm still trying to find our parents. I thought my dad might have come to this castle to check that huge black rain cloud. He didn't find out because he walked the other way. Wait a minute. We don't know if that's John's footprints or if that's Jack's. I mean, they can both fly, so why would they need to walk unless there was another person? Anyway, I thought my dad might have come to this castle to check out the huge black rain cloud. Did you see the cloud, Rose? It's pretty awesome. Oh dear. What? You sound kind of upset. What is it, Rose? And I can't. I just can't. Wait. Are you talking about our parents? Oh man. You mean they're here? I'm guessing this might be a... This might actually be translated. I wouldn't be surprised if it's simple letter substitution. Are you saying they're in trouble? Oh no. Rose, we have to go help them. She's kept the cushion. Yes, I'm frustrated too, but there's no time for such lamentations. Do you think you can find them again? Great! I can't wait to see my dad. Feels like it's been forever since I saw him. Please lead the way, Rose. Oh, hell. Okay. Alright. I don't want to remove the idol. Unless you're supposed to remove... Yeah, that's... That takes you right back there. Those footprints weren't there before. Oh, great. Oh, no. Oh, God damn it. Oh, dear. I don't know if I can do this. Yes, it definitely was, John. Yeah, John, you kind of are talking to her like a dog. Oh, boy. Yeah, you may have missed that. and we went around and talking to them. Because this is the little secret area. Oh, boy. Yeah, see, I think this can be translated. Because, like, honestly, I could see, I mean, I think that actually says thanks. T-H-A-N-K-S. I'm pretty sure this text is out there somewhere. See? I don't wanna... Oh, the footsteps. I'm sorry. Yeah, no. Those footsteps were not there. Oh, good. Oh, man. So much for hiding behind pillars. Of course. Of course Jack would cut down all the banners except Jade's. No, okay. And now the footsteps have stopped. John is not going to be happy. I can't believe we're doing this. Do we really have to do this? Because I don't wanna. My god, we've been here for an hour already. Oh, jeez. Oh, great. The footsteps have come back. Oh, no. I don't wanna do this. Did you know that Carcat thinks we're supposed to get married? Oh, God. Oh, God. John, you're not going to be worried about that anymore. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm hungry. It's the first time we ever met, and also you're talking like an eldritch monster, so I'm kind of babbling. And, of course, John is totally considerate. Thank you for shutting up now. I'm sure he would... He probably will lose the will to speak here in just a moment. Oh, God. I mean... Start over. I'm confused. Oh, okay. Alright. Here we go. Oh, shit, he's there too. Nice symbolism there with John on the same side as his dad and Rose on the same side as her mom. Oh, please tell me John loses his shit. Oh, good. Oh, son of a bitch. And this is when Rose goes berserk. The fuck? I'm guessing Rose just summoned an explosion? Well... oh boy. Yeah, I guess John's dead for real this time? Well, he died once when Terezi tricked him to going all the way to the last gate. Then he died again on his quest bed, and now he's died here. Shit. Okay. Yeah, Jack did kill him. Um, in the same spot. Apparently that's a thing, like right on the logo that people wear. Should I go to the next page? We've got a number of pages yet. I just don't know it. I'm... shit. Let's just click on the next page. Oh, shit. Now we get... oh, God. Okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna go to this, and that's gonna go through all the walkthrough and everything, and then we're gonna get to this bit, just to see if there's anything that I'm missing. That is, if it'll load. I'm guessing it didn't like it when I did that. There. Okay. Because, yeah, I've got to go see if there's anything I've missed. That music, too. Okay. Let me... go to here. I just need to see if there's anything else I'm missing. Yeah, it just... That was... Oof. I call foul. Jack didn't actually wait until it was time to start. That's his own damn error. Jesus. I mean, he is... Yeah, okay. And this is when Rose goes berserk. I'm actually going to mute it because the sound, when it's at half speed, I don't like it. Okay, now I do the little stopping and starting thing just to see if there's anything else here. Excuse me. Alright, I guess, you know, Jack's powering up as well. Okay, so Rose... Rose actually looks like she's getting ready for an attack, and I guess she did end up firing into the sky. As we got this zoom out here. Yeah, and there's the explosion. There it is. So, something exploded. And I guess I'll just have to find out later. I don't know. I'm ready for this act to be over. I really am. I'm... Like, at this point, I think there's going to be one person left that's going to be able to do the, to do the scratch, and Act 6 is going to begin, and we're going to have the other group, and things are going to be completely different, and... At least I'm hoping, anyway. Okay, I need to have something on in the background at this point, so let's put a little bit back on there. Not exactly the most I don't really feel like that's appropriate. There. How's that? Okay. Well, I'm exhausted. How about y'all? There's not really a whole lot left to say about that. I mean, I wasn't surprised, but I wasn't expecting to see Jack there. Yeah, Moody. I'm not entirely sure how to, like, I feel like I need to go and do something lighthearted at this point, because when it comes to these kinds of things, when it comes to the flashes lately, there has not been good stuff happening. and I'm kind of ready for it to for that to be over. I hate to say it, but it's starting to feel a lot like Battlestar Galactica, where you had one particularly high point, and then it's just a series of low points throughout the majority of the show. There was no sine wave. It was just a gradual drop. Imagine, I don't know. I'm not really sure what else to say at this point. I honestly think at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if, well, I mean, Dave can finish what his brother started, but at the same time, Jade is really the only one that is safe from Jack. So she might actually be able to initiate the scratch. I don't know who else. So, oh boy, does anyone have anything they'd like to share or ask? Because I need something uplifting at this point. I mean, I'm not going to watch it again. That's for sure. Oh! No, there is something else we need to do. I forgot. Let's go through this again. Okay. What's the, is it, like, what's the special shortcut command to get into the alternate area for any kind of walkthrough like that? I really should just write it down, because every time it comes up, I forget it. Let me get right back to where this was starting. Come on. Wait, I'm gonna give it a... Maybe I should just... Yeah, let me look it up. What do you mean there's no internet connection? Right, trickster mode. I think that's it. Just give me the command. Okay. Control T. I think it's Control T or it's Control something else T. Nope, that's not it. Maybe Control Shift T? Nope. Not that either. Control Alt Shift Point. Let's do this. Oh, great. And now, what the hell has happened to this? Come on, there we go. There is no response this time, not even a dismissive remark. The only way to reach the music room He's using the forward flash menu command. Oh, damn it, come on. Whoa. Okay, what the hell? Alright, let's do that. Okay. Well, that's weird. That's just odd. Huh. Huh. We broke it. Yeah. Totally broke that. Okay. Wow. Okay, well, if that's the case, and assuming an AU where everyone is alive, everything is fine, who do you ship? Okay. Well... I have to acknowledge the understanding of the fandom at large that there is a very significant portion of people who ship Dave and Karkat, as well as Rose and Kanaya, and I understand those and I respect those. I don't really see shipping John with anyone because I think he just gets along with everyone in that, like, since he gets along with everyone, I think it's difficult to ship him with anyone in particular. Jade, I don't ship her with anyone. Like, my headcanon has been... No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. I think that... I think it would be very... I mean, well, I put it this way. John can bring out certain qualities in anyone, even her. I think that John would be the new Tavros to her, and I don't want to see him getting hurt. Oh, Moirails. Sure, definitely. They can have that. But not as mate spritz. Just no. What do I use to stream? Well, okay. Games Idea Maker. I'll get to you in just a second on that one. With Jade, I don't ship her with anyone because my headcanon has always been that she is ace. I think if she was to have any specific Moirails, at least, I could see there being something there between her and Dave. I think it would be absolutely adorable for her to meet Nepeta. Like, the cuteness overload will be way over 9,000 on that one. Oh, Harper. Oh my god. I didn't even think about that. Vriska's into breath players. Any idea what the atomic number of oxygen is? I'm going to double check that, but I'm pretty sure it's 8. Yeah. It's 8. Damn it. Thank you for that. Okay, so, Games Idea Maker, let me get back to your question. What do I use to stream this? I use, Streamlabs OBS. I'd used OBS for a while, and then when Streamlabs came out with their own fork of it, I switched over to that. For the most part, I enjoy it. I need to mess around with the, more of the widgets and the themes. I kind of want to incorporate those later on because I'm not a graphic designer and I'd like to use some more stuff, but at the same time I don't want it to look like everybody else's. I do have some issues sometimes in getting it to record as well as stream, but I also, like, as of right now, I stream exclusively to Twitch. I was using Restream.io, so I could broadcast to Twitch, Mixer, and YouTube all at the same time, but the delay on that is just atrocious, and I don't know if that would change whenever I get to using Google Fiber. I may give that a try when that happens. Let's see. So there are a few other questions here. Yum, I didn't want to forget about you. Do you ship any black rum? You know, in the beginning, now looking back now, I should have shipped Dave and Tavros as Black Rom. But at the same time, I think they could have had some real potential to be Moirails. Let's see. I think not Vriska. I think Karkat and Equius could have been a pretty decent Black Rom. I heard Vriska's into breath play for a second and just no. Yeah, I'm with you there, crazy. Let's see. Moody, what do you think will actually happen when they initiate the scratch? Would Dave and Jade and Rose just stop existing? I don't know. The scratch is going to, in my opinion anyway, because we've already established that multiverse theory is a thing here. The scratch is going to rewind time up to a point where a decision will be made and we're going to traverse down a different fork. So I would say the iterations of Jade and Dave and Rose they might still exist, but they will be considered from a doomed timeline. And their other counterparts will end up existing. Maybe they'll end up folding into each other like what happened with Rose before. Or maybe they'll get to traverse somehow. Maybe they'll get to ride the scratch and show up. Because if you adhere to the the way that it's portrayed specifically in Dragon Ball Z, if you traverse to a different branch in the timeline, you're no longer affecting your own, and so it becomes an alternate reality. So whatever is done in the other timeline will no longer affect what happens in this one, since it's already doomed. So maybe they could branch over, maybe they could end up being doomed copies themselves, maybe there'll be like a folding. I do not know, because I could see all of those things happening. How fast do you want to go through the comic? Well, okay, I was going to go slow to try to get this to happen on a Friday. The only reason why I've only been doing 3 pages a day this week is so I could get to this today. I've been trying to go anywhere between 5 and 8 pages a day, because we're at 3690. Well, let me go. We would be at 3697 when I start back up on Monday. Close to 4,000, and I know there's another 8,000, or there's another 4,000. Here, let me see, because I can do this without actually looking at all the titles. The new one, let's see, it is page 8130. So, let me go. There we go. So let's break out our good old trusty calculator. 8130 minus 3690. We'll be on 7. That's 4,433 pages. So we're close to halfway. If I did, so that's that many pages left. And if I'm posting 5 days, if I actually post 52 weeks out of the year, and I post 5 days, if I was to get through that in 1 year, I would have to go through 17 pages in every post. I can't do that. So I don't want this to, like, I've been doing this for 2.5 years now, and I'm afraid of how much longer this is going to take. I don't want to lose anyone's interest, you know, because I know of some people that have read the entire thing in 1 week and not, well, granted, you can't do anything else, but I don't want to miss anything, you know? Let's see. So, yeah, like, I've been trying to average about 8-ish pages a day. It really just depends on what the content is. If it's just a GIF and a little description, then I can go through those left and right, especially if there's just a GIF and there's a series of just, okay, let's advance to the next page and the next page and the next page. I can go through those really quick. I can sometimes get about 10 pages in 1 day. But you give me a pester log, usually 1 page, I take 1 page, maybe 2 for those, and I still don't get to the end of the pester log. So it's really just going to depend on what all is there. And I know there's going to be more interactive stuff too. So I don't know. Let's see. Well, okay, so ideas maker. Yeah, I use this as a like, I've got a window capturing Firefox, and I've got a little webcam. I've got a blue microphone, and running Windows 10. It's really not that difficult to set up. So if you want, we can actually talk about that tomorrow if you want to catch me playing some games. Ride the Scratch. I just imagine riding as a big wave, which sounds awesome. That would be nice. Pester logs and walkthroughs can take hours to get through. Yes. Oh my god. I'm trying to get through them as quickly as possible without missing anything. I enjoy the quick moving live blogs, but you have some of the most detailed analysis, so the pacing's no issue. Well, thank you. I've been trying to add my own little humor into it, of just I kind of feel like I'm MSTing this whole thing, and it kind of helps put things in some perspective. Oh, good. My baked potato is still very much warm. Yeah, there are some things I miss, and when I do, I definitely get notified by it. I will say I'm still having some issues with what might be considered spoilers, so... But at the same time, I've already been spoiled on some things that you just can't forget, so... No, thank you. Thank you for your words there. Like I said, I've been trying to, especially with stuff like this, I've been trying to get some kind of humor into it to make it a little bit more laughable going through some of this really dark stuff. I wouldn't be surprised, you know? I wonder if, I'm curious at this point if Rose's speech is translated. Aha! Okay. Oh no. Oh, it was translated on the forums. Or at least there was some guess on what was actually said. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's anything else there. Yeah, I've been trying really hard to get it to not get any spoilers, but there are some things that you just can't get around, and fortunately those things have been taken care of. I'm trying not to call out anybody or say exactly what it was, but oh, I totally missed the name. I missed the follow, but thank you so much for following. I had the preview windows set smaller than I was expecting, so but yeah, like I said, I'm trying not to call out names, but so far it hasn't deterred me. Like, what would we say? We're entrenched in this bitch. Oh boy. But yeah, like, I am kind of half tempted to see if there is a way to find out exactly what it was that Rose was saying. I mean, you could more or less see... You could more or less infer what it was that Rose was saying here. let's see. I did manage to get on to, like, I have to be very careful about this, but I did manage to get onto the wiki, on this specific page, and it doesn't look like I missed anything. Rose can only speak in a strange eldritch language which John finds mildly amusing. That's really all is said. So I can't really say anything else without getting some kind of spoilers. When I discovered I binge read it in 2 weeks, missed like 90% of the story. Yeah, there was a point where we were trying to get to the end of Act 3, and we went through so many pages, and I still find myself going back, going, why don't I remember saying anything about this? Oh, right, because that was in that portion that I did a live stream of. It is much better to take this in pauses. But it's not going to be a pause like a giga pause or anything like that. There was one point last year that I did take a month off for personal reasons. It had nothing to do with this, and barring any kind of emergencies or unexpected travel, I don't see myself having to do any kind of pause either. Reading through some live blogs of people reading Homestuck also helps with looking... Yeah. I'm actually kind of curious to go back to what I posted in the beginning and see how much I've missed since then, because you can never catch everything on the first try. But so far, like, I can't believe that it's been 2.5 years and I'm still going. I hope that I will be able to do this in less than 2.5 years. Granted, back in the beginning, I was doing like 1 or 2 pages, but I was posting multiple times a day. Because I had more access to Tumblr and Homestuck at the time. Nowadays, what I tend to do is I post in the morning. I queue it up so it'll go up on noon. So it's more or less real time. So what I end up doing, wake up and like go through all my regular morning ritual stuff, and then as soon as I fed the cats and everything, I sit down and I jump right into it, and it usually takes me about 20 minutes to do a post, just for some very quick analysis. There have been a couple of times where I've had to delay some stuff just because there's more that I want to talk about, but I've run out of time. But giving myself that much of a window allows me to be quick thinking and get the post out there. And so whenever I come home, I can take a look to see, what, if anyone's had anything to say, or if there's anything else that I need to post about. I also want to say, I'm really thankful for all the mods that I have. They curate my my inbox. So if you've sent something in and I haven't responded to it, either I didn't get to see it, or it wasn't something that needed any kind of response, or I didn't know how to respond. But if it's not a spoiler, I guarantee you I do look at every single inbox that comes in. Oh boy, this is actually the longest I've talked without having any really bad coughs. I'm really happy about that. Oh boy, well, I'm feeling a bit better, but I still have a baked potato waiting for me, and I really do need to do something to get over, because I'm still pretty... What is it that, oh, yeah, what Moody said. Yeah, I'm pretty oofed right now. so, so, yeah, I'm kind of there, too. And so, I'm going to need something to recover from this. But, hopefully... I just realized I've had this on loop for a while, and I hope that this hasn't been completely, muted on Twitch. That would be really bad. Cats falling off things. I have I have 3 kitties here, and 2 of them like to fall off things. I think I may need to snuggle one of them. Get another drink. Okay, well, that's, I think, let me get over to here, and I'm gonna go ahead and, oh, that'll be nice. There we go. I don't know if y'all can hear any of that. Anyway, I think this is gonna be it for me for tonight. If you want to catch me playing some video games tomorrow morning, I'll be up at probably about 7:30 a.m. and I might be playing Pyre, I might be playing No Man's Sky, I might be playing something completely different. But it's kind of just a fun little Saturday morning thing, and then I've got to prepare for the tournament on Sunday. So I want to thank everyone so much for joining me on this one, and posts will resume as usual on Monday. So but yeah, I'm gonna go finish dinner and snuggle a kitty. So like I say, as always, thanks so much for watching, thanks for reading, and hopefully the next Flash will be a little bit have a better ending. No, maybe. All right, take care, everyone. Bye.